to the other two founding members that are here today of the Telltellers of St. Augustine, Wayne and Jane Sims.
Thank you very much. Lou, you made me regret spending all my years in the Korean conflict in the artillery. You know, the Telltellers, they are a very adventuresome group because they take a great risk in placing us at the end of the list. At our age, we may not last this long. But we did survive, and here we are. And I say that because the story we want to tell you today sort of relates back to the older time of St. Johns County. And as all stories we tell you, they are all true. Or could be true.
Or ought to be true.
You pick your choice out of this one. If you've been in St. Johns County since 1990, 85 or 90, then you don't recognize what most of us old-timers. This charming young lady, born right here in St. Augustine, just about a mile and a half down the road this way. And I wasn't born here, but this is my 56th year, I guess it is. So it's we both been around the block a couple of times and remember St. Johns County when it was a rural county. And a pleasant place to be. I'll tell you a story about a charming old lady that we met, and an incident that went on. I was down with Elkton, where Jim's, some of you may know Jim's place at Elkton now. Right next door to it, there's a little brick building. Used to be the post office. A real functioning post office with a postmaster, postmistress, and did real business like post offices used to do. Well, anyhow, I was down years ago at that little post office and bumped into an old friend of mine. Her name was Tessie May Williams. And I knew Tessie May had been up in the mountains for some time. We bumped into each other, and I want to tell you right now, we had quite a conversation.
Well, hello there, Wayne. How in the world are you?
Hi, Tessie May, how you doing? I'm doing fine.
I'm telling you the truth, it is so good to see you.
I'm glad.
I've been up in the mountains all these months. Just came home. I am just parched to hear the latest. What's new?
I don't know. You know how it is out here around Elkton. It's dead the doorknob, ain't nothing going on. Now there was one little thing happened while you was up in the mountains, Tessie May. Of course, no, mountain hill beans, but while you was off up there in the mountains gallivanting around enjoying that good weather, the poor old dog died.
My dog died.
The dog died.
What happened to my dog, Wayne?
The dog ate too much of the fresh horse meat. That's what killed the poor old dog.
Horse meat?
Yeah, the horses all died, and the dog ate the fresh horse meat. When he ate the fresh horse meat, he died, and that's what killed the poor old dog.
My horses all died?
Yeah, all of them.
What happened to my horses?
What happened to your horses was, your horses ate too much of the wet grain. And when they ate the wet grain, the stomach swelled up and burst, and it killed the horse. And after it killed the horses died, the dog ate the fresh horse meat. That's what killed the poor old dog.
Now, look at here. I keep my grain dry. My husband built a brand new silo just last year. My horses don't have to eat wet grain.
Yet after the fire hoses got the silo wet.
Fire hoses?
Yeah, don't you see the volunteer firemen from over in Hastings, and they got a good volunteer fire department there in Hastings. They came one out here to fight the fire in your barn, and they're fighting the fire in your barn. Some of the fire got on the silo, and the silo got wet, and the grain got wet. Of course, they could get grain. Stomach swelled up first, killed the horse died, dog ate the fresh horse meat. That's what killed the poor old dog.
The barn? My barn burned?
Wasn't enough left up that thing to put a good fire under a steak.
What caused my barn to burn down?
Oh, it's part of your house.
My house?
Burn that slap sucker flat to the ground.
Pray tell, what caused my house to burn down?
Tessie, you know, these volunteer firemen, they investigated the fire in the barn. And they said what happened was that one of the candles glowed over there in the house. When the candle glowed over, it caught the curtain on fire, and the curtain caught on fire, and the fire raced up the wall and caught the house on fire, and the house caught on fire, sparked the house flew over, landed on top of the barn caught on fire. Firemen came out to put the fire out in the barn. They poured water on that barn, some of the water got on the silos got wet, drained up, wet heart, they went drained stomachs full of horse, killed the horse, down, dog, ate the fresh meat, and decimated. That's what killed your poor old dog.
Did I understand you to say candles?
Candles? Yes, I said candles.
We don't have candles in our house. I haven't had candles in my house since 1938 when we got electricity. Why were there candles in my house?
Candles was there out of respect on account of the funeral, don't you know?
The funeral? Well, who died?
Tessie, you was going to the mountains about all the time. You had enjoyed yourself up there, but I have to tell you, when you was going to the mountains, your poor old mammy-in-law died. The funeral was for her.
My mammy-in-law? Bless her heart. What happened to my mammy-in-law?
Well, we got it figured out. She died from shock when she found out you was coming home. She just knew you was going to catch on about her husband, that your son, and you know, she just knew you was going to catch on about that, and it just, and when she did, she'd get all excited about finding out. He ran off with the new organs down there at the church. Other than that, they ain't no news.
And that's no news, folks. Otherwise known as an escalation of horrors.
When things are going bad for you, think about Tessie May and her old dog.